Alright. Oh, got a package here from Bullsmoke. So this is how it came in the mail. The only thing I did was, black out my address. So let's go ahead and open it up. There's like a nice little safe spot right about here. And right off the bat, got American Ranger cartridges, sweet vanilla, Turkish tobacco, and put that there. And here's the starter kit, the Ranch Hand starter kit. Now with this little bit of information. Now I ordered this 8/1/20. I guess maybe 2014 they just put 20. But anyway, it came the 4th. So very good shipping, very good shipping. I mean, real quick, I do want to say this was sent to me. Okay, Bullsmoke actually sent this to me to review, so get that out of the way. So right off the bat, looks like the box got a little dinged up, but don't look like it did anything to it. Also, I'm not a real big box person, okay? I don't care what the box looks like. If this came in a plain white box with just, Bullsmoke Ranch Hand kit written on it, fine. But I do appreciate the kind of cool, I do like this little bull logo right here. I think that's cool. I think I said that in the video I made about the website, but I think it's kind of cool looking. So anyway, let's pop her open. A little magnetic connection. So you got right on top 2 batteries. Both automatic. Both same size, both white. Got the little smoking bowl logo on there. So I'll just kind of, I don't know how they went, but I'll stick them in there like so. I like this. I like how they give you a little handle. Pull that out of there. I like that. And I want to show you real quick. They're in there really good. That finally fell out. And I already pulled it out, so I probably loosened it up more than when it was shipped. So you got a little user manual. Teach you how to use everything. La-di-da. So we got wall adapter. And again, everything's in here nice. Everything fits nice. So let me put this back in here real quick. I mean, not just a little bit of rattle, but nothing's gonna really break. And almost all of these e-cigs are pretty dang durable. So let's just go ahead and kind of dump everything out. There we go. I'll put the box over there for now. So you got wall adapter. There it is up here. Got the little logo on it. I'm gonna put the empty boxes back in here for now. And you got your USB charger. I mean, these things are just in there. And I'm not complaining at all because, again, these are pretty dang durable. I mean, the only thing you could really do is maybe crack the case or something, so the fact that it's just in the box stopped bothering me at all. And that was probably most of the rattling you heard around was this thing right here. This one was in there. It's big enough to where you're not going to get a whole lot of rattle. But again, this stuff is surprisingly durable, so not complaining them at all. Besides, why spend another 2 or 3 cents on packaging that you don't need? So for those that don't know, you take your battery, you screw it in there. You can plug it into the laptop or USB port, or you can slip it into there and plug it into your wall, which I like. I do like this. Most places, you're only going to get the actual charger. Most of them are USB now. And so you might have one later on. I've got 5 or 6 floating around somewhere. But if not, they give you one. I like that. That's a nice little bonus. So then I got no cartridges in here. There's supposed to be cartridges in here. think. Or maybe they stopped doing that and they ship them separately. I don't know. So they most likely are just shipping them separately just so you can pick which one you want, I guess. So I got 5 sweet vanilla, 5 American Ranger, and 5 Turkish tobacco. Let me pull the website up real quick. I can give you a little bit on the flavorings. Come on, you. So we'll start with, well, I'm gonna start with American Ranger since it's the first one that pops up. So they say it compares to single leaf Virginia tobacco blends. Turkish tobacco is a Turkish tobacco blend. Not really sure what that is. And I'm not gonna bother with vanilla because vanilla is vanilla. So let's pick. Okay, let's do this. Put them on the table. Play around for a little bit. I'm going to start with vanilla. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try one. I'm going to pop one right now. And I'm going to write down, because my notebook actually I've set up for doing reviews is over there. So I'm just going to grab me a piece of paper and I'm going to write down when I started this. And you know, I'm not going to do it with this one. I'll use another one. And then I'm just going to use it up and I'm going to get an estimate about how long each cartridge lasts. And then once I'm done with vanilla, I'll use 1 cartridge of each of the other flavors just to get a kind of an idea about their flavors. Now hopefully these batteries are charged. Now real quick, these things come with little rubber little gaskets on there. And that's it. But okay. It's hard plastic. Hopefully the batteries are charged. Looks kind of nice on there. I don't know. So I'm going to give one little hit right here and then I'll pan up. Wow. That's actually pretty dang good. Not a whole lot of vapor as you saw. A little bit more, but alright, let me pan up. You can actually see my face. I don't know why you want to, but if you want to, there you go. So overall, just the immediate feel of it, about average for a cig-alike type device. Now, it's heavier than a regular cigarette, but it's gotta be. As far as size, I think it's about a 100 of a regular cigarette. Let me grab this right here. So there's a AA battery for a little size comparison about how big it is. You know, so it's nothing humongous or small or anything like that. You got, I forgot to show you that. You got the flavor and the nicotine strength on the cartridge, which I really like. Some companies have absolutely nothing on there. Some companies have this little symbol in high or low, but I really like that, because then, you know, like in an hour and a half, 2 hours, let's say I'm done for the minute and I put this away, 2 hours later I pull it back out. I don't have to wonder about what it is. I can just look at it. And I think, let me grab a Turkish tobacco real quick. So that's a yellow one. Get in there. one of these American Rangers. Just look at it real quick. Yeah, so these are orange. The Turkish are yellow, and these ones are blue. So just by looking at it, you know what flavor it is, which I like. It's got not a strong taste, not a real heavy, strong taste, but it's got like an ice cream or vanilla ice cream kind of a flavor to it. That's what my mind goes to when I taste it. It's a good flavor. I mean, on flavors, that depends on the flavor, and it depends on the device. Like, on some of the PV devices, you know, well, anything really. I like some flavors, I like strong, some I don't. This one, it could be a little bit stronger for my tastes, just a little bit, but that's kind of a personal thing. But it's a nice flavor to where you know, you're just sitting at work or whatever, or hanging out. It's a good flavor, it's nice, but it's not one that I would vape just to vape, you know? But it's a ice cream. Vanilla ice cream is what it tastes like to me. I guess you could call it sweet vanilla. Flavor names are always kind of iffy. But, so real quick, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to use this for a while. At minimum, 1 cartridge each. And I'm going to record battery length. Like, I'm not going to bother with this one right now, but when this one dies out, I'm going to write down what time and what day I started charging it, when it ended, and then I'll use this and estimate how long it took to die out. So, it's really, also real quick, I really like, and this is most manufacturers do, is that the battery is ready to go right out the box. I mean, probably not full charge. I'm just going to assume not, so that's why I'm not going to bother calculating anything. But I like it. You can pop it out, screw your cartomizer on, and vape away immediately. I do like that. Let me look through anything interesting in here. I do have a manual battery, which I'm not sure if I'd like or not, you know. I mean, I'm used to using a manual on my other units, but yeah, neither one of these are manual. It would have there's a picture of it in here. You can see it on the website, where it's just a little battery. Little button you'd push right there. Little troubleshooting section. Oh, when using a bullsmoke cartridge with automatic battery, prime the new. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I didn't even think about it, but now that I'm thinking about it, yeah. As you saw, I just stuck it on there and went, and started puffing it, didn't have any problem. So, there's a little light, a little LED, I guess you probably won't be able to see it. A little LED right above or right below the bullsmoke emblem right there that's going to turn green when it's charged. I guess it's going to be red when you're not. Oh, interesting. You can reset the battery. If your battery is not charged even after your charger's LED turns green, you should reset the battery. Remove any flavor cartridge presently inserted and blow vigorously inside your battery 4 times, avoiding contact with your lips. This should reset the battery and allow it to charge properly. Interesting. I'm not going to try it, but... So, there's the initial feeling, or initial feel out of the bullsmoke e-cig. So far, very satisfied with it. I'm going to test something. I didn't see it in there, but I didn't read it. Most of them have a 10-second lockout. So I'm going to go ahead and try and draw on this thing for about 10 seconds. And see if it shuts off. It should. Most of them flash like 10 times or what have you. I need to look at my phone so I can see what I'm doing. Wow. Woo! Well, I didn't see a cutoff. Woo! So, yeah. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Okay? I'm not saying it's a good thing. You know what? Yeah, it's kind of a good thing, because if you happen to have the lung capacity and you want to do that, you can. On a lot of them, you can't. That was harsh. Wow. One thing I want to check real quick before I finish up is the connections. I want to see if this is a no, it's not. I can automatically already tell. So it's not a 510 connection, because the threads are on the battery, not on the cartridge. So it's not a 510 connection. So I'm gonna keep on smoking this thing, or vaping it, and we'll switch to the other flavors, and I'll tell you about those when the time comes. Alright, final talk about the branch hand kit from bullsmoke. As you're going to see in the video, I'll tell you anyway. Where's it? $29.95, so around 30 bucks. Not the cheapest kit, but far from the most expensive. I've seen some kits go up to 100 bucks. Alright, so for 30 bucks, what do you get? Well, you get something I really like. Let me grab it real quick here. And this is something that I really like I said. You get 2 batteries. And I've seen a lot of kits where you get 1 battery. I've seen a few where you get 2, but a lot where you get 1. And the reason I like that is because while you're using one, you can charge the other one. So when this one goes dead, you got a fully charged battery to use, and you just charge this one. I like that. You get 2 chargers, sort of. You get the USB charger, you get the wall adapter, and I like that because you can use it anywhere, charge it anywhere. This actually needs to be charged, so. And this is how I do it, by the way, a nice little tip for you. If you're out and about, the battery dies, and you have your charger with you, just screw it on there so you know this one's dead. I've got mine in an old plastic baggie with all the cartridges. Alright. We'll continue on with the good, I guess. Let me adjust this real quick so I can lean back a little harder, a little more comfortable. The flavors, I've tried all 3 of them. I've got Turkish tobacco on there right now. I would have to say of the 3, really, Turkish tobacco was probably the smoothest. It's got a nice tobacco taste, but a very smooth flavor. You know, it's just very well blended. It just tastes good. So, Turkish tobacco is a good one. I purposely switched these out without dyeing these last two, just so I could do this. Now this is the American Ranger. This one's more of a full flavor tobacco. Not overly strong. Of course, this is not a brand new one either. When the cartridges are brand new with anything, that's their best flavor right there. That first couple of hits is going to be the best ones. Okay, so that's not anything to do with bullsmoke. That's just the law of nature with these things. But even after, I don't know, a few hours on this thing, it's still got plenty of flavor left. You know, it's still got a nice, like I said, full flavored tobacco flavor. Now I'll go to sweet vanilla. This thing's almost completely dead, but I still have a nice hint of flavor, hint of vanilla flavor into it. When I first started, it tasted like vanilla ice cream. Now it just has like a very faint vanilla taste, but again, you know, it's dying out, so. But still, you know, go back to my Turkish blend here, or Turkish tobacco. So overall, let me get this down. So when the battery died, I started charging it at 22:15 or 10:15 for those who don't know military time, and it was done recharging at 11:24. So about an hour, a little over an hour. Now this is kind of neat. I like this. This is solid. There's no LED on it. It's actually inside, and this is a smoky type of plastic. Let me grab my USB extender cable, and hopefully it's going to be dark enough. There you go. So you can actually, the LED is actually inside of it. And there's actually two LEDs in there. There's a red one and a green one right off to the side. And what it's going to do is, while it's charging, it's red. Now, after a while, it'll start flashing every so often green. It'll just flash once, and then wait a little longer, and flash again, and then it'll start increasing. And then it will be green and flash red every so often. And then it'll just stay green, which means your battery's charged, which I like. I like that. That's pretty neat. How it will flash like that. That's kind of cool. Next, I'm going to go ahead and leave that plugged in. Real quick while I have this, well, I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll just lay that there. The cartridges. I put a new cartridge in at 11:04, and it was this cartridge right here. So let me just put that on there real quick. This is the one that I changed out and recorded. It's still got a decent flavor to it. The flavor did drop off a decent amount, a noticeable amount, but there's still a good amount in there. And it was 7 hours that I used this thing. 7 hours on one cartridge. That was impressive. I was really impressed by that. And like I said, the flavor is still there. It's not very strong, but it's still there. and I just changed it out because it had dropped a decent amount, and so I was like, man, I'm gonna change it out. So minimum, I would say definitely say 5 hours. Okay, I'm gonna say that for a minute. You'll understand why in a minute. But still, an okay amount of flavor. So what you can do is when you switch it out, if you have a separate place to store it or what have you, grab these. You can put your covers back on it, or maybe just put one cover here or something, so that you know that this one's mostly gone, and you can keep them. And if need be, like you can't get your replacements in time or what have you, you can reuse it again and just get that little bit of last juice out there. My sister does that. The one problem with not having a cartridge in a store is you have to wait for it to be shipped. Now, that being said, 3 days I think it was, if I remember correctly, from the point they shipped to the point I got it, so it's not that bad. Battery, when the battery died, I wrote down the time. I started at 12:39 in the morning. Or no, I didn't, my fault. Okay, I just completely screwed this all up. Okay, I started charging the battery at 11:15 or 10:15, and it was done charging at 11:24, so it took just over an hour. The cartridge went from 11:04 to 5:13 in the morning, 7 hours. Now, the new battery I put on at 12:39 a.m. and it finally started flashing at 5:23 in the morning, which is about 5 hours. So that's why I said if you can get 5 hours of a cartridge, you can put a new cartridge on a new battery, and when your battery dies, change your cartridge out with it. You'll be fine. You'll be good, you know. So the advantages of bullsmoke, great shipping. I'll get to the box here in a second. I like the box, but that's not a big deal. Good flavor, good battery life, good feel to it. If you're switching from regular cigarettes to electronic cigarettes, you're going to run into this problem. 99% of the time is the feel and the weight of the unit. It is heavier than a regular cigarette. It has to be. So that's not really a con at all, really, for bullsmoke, because it's just everywhere. Pro, you got 2 batteries. Cons, not a whole lot. One con, which is being remedied, is there's no case. But on the website, excuse me, they have a case being produced. It's not available yet, but it will be soon, so eliminate that con. Another con is this charging device. I don't like having what's known as a dongle, meaning it's going to hang out of your USB port like that. It's flashed a little bit. I'm going to keep it facing this way just in case it flashes, you can see it. There it goes. Simply because I don't like having a whole lot of weight hanging off of that. That being said, this is not a big significant amount of weight, and it should be 100% fine, but when I can, I like to use this USB extension cable. It works fine. So I'm not really going to count that as a serious fault. All these cons, by the way, would not stop me from buying it or suggesting it. Okay? That's about it, really. Oh, one more con I forgot. flavors. Not so much how they taste, but let me see how many there are. 10. There's only 10 flavors. So that's, again, not a big turn down, but, you know, you only got 10 choices. But they have a good variety. I mean, you got 2 tobacco flavors. You got a menthol flavor. Or you got 3 tobacco flavors. Yeah, 3 tobacco. Let me go with it. Because I'm stupid. So you got 3 tobacco flavors, a menthol flavor, coffee, vanilla, cherry, mint, chocolate, and grape. So you got a good mixture of tobacco, regular cigarette type flavors, and fruity chocolate stuff. So you got a good mixture. Another kind of a con is this is not compatible with other systems, but oh well. So that's about it. Now on to this box. I really like the box for 2 reasons. I don't care so much for what it looks like, but it's a magnetic closure, and once you pull everything out of there, you can use the box. I'm actually going to be using it to store my juice in from everywhere else, and it's, I want you to see how much juice I can actually fit. It looks perfect. Fits perfect, doesn't it? It's amazing. So there's 13 bottles of juice. Great. I love that. So overall, bullsmoke, great. I mean, it's nothing revolutionary. It's nothing that's going to make you wow. But for the price, 20 to 30 bucks. I'm going to call it 35 for shipping and handling. Not really sure how much shipping and handling is, but, you know, even at 40 bucks, you know, it's a good deal. You get everything you need to start vaping immediately and keep on going. So yeah, if you're interested in getting a cig-like type e-cigarette, go for it. bullsmoke is pretty decent, so check the little description area box down there for the link to their website, and there you go. Alright, so here's bullsmoke's website, and they got the little bowl here blowing smoke out of his ears, which I think is kind of cool. There it goes. So, basically, I kind of like the website. It's very simple. You go there, and you got a little coupon code, discount code right there. You got a little video, you know. But you come down here, and here's their kit. $29.95, so 30 bucks. Add any 2 5-pack cartridges for free with your wrench and kit. That might not be happening while you're here if you come back, so just keep that in mind. But this is what I like about it. Like, let's say you want to get the kit. You just come right there and you click on it. Brings it right up. Okay, you want to get batteries, you go to the batteries, you click on it, and you can go look at batteries, which we'll go look at in a second. We'll look at this stuff here in a second too. But, you know, they got all the little information, right? Little innovations right here. Comparison between their system and other brand systems, which I have to say, I've seen very few that have 4. I've seen a few back in the day that had 3, but most of them have 2. And then you got their flavors. So again, if you want a flavor, you come down here, you go there, and your flavors which I'll talk about here in a second. They do have a disposable, which is like $5. Come down here, you get your contact us, term of use, you get Facebook and stuff, you got the phone number, other link system, all that fun stuff. And you can do everything from here too. You go to products, you got all that. Let's go to accessories real quick. This I like. The one problem, the one thing I did not really like is it does not come with any type of case, but there you go. They're getting a case out, so that's cool. I'm not really sure what this is. You can get a little car adapter, you can get an extra wall adapter, or you can get an extra USB charger. Okay. But this charging case, that was the biggest complaint. So, they're eliminating that. So let's go to the cartridges, or the batteries real quick. They offer them in 3 sizes. The stubby, 65 millimeters, the original, 79 millimeters, and the Kentucky, 11 millimeter. Doesn't give a wattage or anything like this, but the original, which is what I'm using, is a 4.2 volt lithium-ion battery, and the Kentucky is 380 mAh. Then it doesn't show you what type of volts it's putting out, and they're available in white, and they're also available in mechanical or manual, which means you have to push this little button right here to power it up. So they're available in white, black, chrome, and yellow, and they're all $14.95, I believe. Yep. Unless you're gonna get a 5-pack, then they're $59.95. So your cartridges, you got American Ranger, Refined Blend, Menthol Breeze, Turkish Tobacco, Coffee Roast, Sweet Vanilla, Peppermint Ice, Cherry Blast, Chocolate Treat, and Great Escape. And they're all $12.95 per 5-pack, which, from what I'm seeing, is about is on the little bit on the more expensive end, but not overly expensive really. But you know, then they come up to 24 milligrams, 18 milligram, 12 milligram, 6 milligrams, and 0 milligrams. So, and if you buy 5 to 9, they're $11.95 each. If you buy 10 or more, they're $9.95 each. So, let me go back to this real quick to show you. Not this, no, this. Okay, we'll go home. If you have a lifetime warranty, let me get rid of these. They have a lifetime warranty on all charging devices, and a 1-year warranty on the batteries. So, now this bullsmoke program, what it is you get 10% of the price. So if you order $100 worth of merchandise, you're going to get 100 bullsmoke, which is worth $10. So, and you could use that for buying stuff. So, you know, overall the site's pretty nice. I really do like, you know, the fact that you can just, you know, you want the kit, you just go to it. You know, you don't have to go through all this drop down menu or anything. You can just do it right to it. Batteries, kit batteries, and your flavors are all right there. I really like that. So that's the bullsmoke e-cigarette website.